Thank you so very much. Coming up next right now is Robert Brawley, State Representative for District 95, Faith and Freedom Coalition Legislative Liaison. Robert, take a few moments and talk to us. Thanks for coming.
Good morning. Glad to be with you this morning.
Good morning.
Especially that cute young lady on the front row. First, I'd like to talk about Faith and Freedom Coalition, and I'm going to read you their statement. We believe that the greatness of America lies not in the federal government, but in the character of our people. The simple virtues of faith, hard work, marriage, family, personal responsibility, and helping the least among us. If we lose sight of these values, America will cease to be great. Never before has it been more critical for us to speak out for our values. That is why Faith and Freedom Coalition is committed to educating, equipping, and mobilizing people of faith and like-minded individuals to be effective citizens. Together, we will influence public policy, enact legislation that strengthens families, promotes time-honored values, protects the dignity of life and marriage, lowers the tax burden on small business and families, and requires government to tighten its belt and live within its means. That's the purpose of Faith and Freedom Coalition. I am Robert Brawley. I have now served as the Legislative Task Force Chairman of Faith and Freedom Coalition. A little bit about Robert Brawley. I represent Iredell County, 95th House District. I have been in office 10 terms. I served from 1980 to 1998, out 14 years and went back in last year. During the time I was in, I was president of the National Republican Legislators Association, board of directors of the National Conference of State Legislators, and I've always been willing to fight for what I believe in. In college, well, growing up, I had a good preparation because in college I was a cheerleader, I was captain of the wrestling team, and at this point I'm also retired military. And I tell you that because if you're going to fight for what you believe in, you have to be able to take names, kick butt, and cheer about it. Now we, you and I, our community, our state, and America needs to do the same thing. We've got to stand up for what we believe in. I believe our freedom depends on our faith and the strength of the actions we take. Government goes to those who show up, and I was disappointed in the last election to hear preachers tell Christians politics was a sin, don't participate. We know that 17 million potential voters who would generally vote with us did not even vote in the 2012 election. What did Faith and Freedom Coalition do? They've sent out 2 million voter guides, voter education mail, 200,000 voter contact phone calls, worked with 1,000 churches to define marriage as one man and one woman in the North Carolina Constitution by turning out faith-based voting. We did a good job with that amendment. Is the job through? Well, I've got 5 questions I would ask. Do you want Obamacare?
No.
Do you want Ramadan instead of a National Day of Prayer?
No.
Do you want your moral guide to be do unto others as you would have them do unto you? Or an eye for an eye, get even, anything's acceptable as long as I win? Or do you want one nation under God to be our motto? Do you believe you can leave your faith at home when you go to the polls to vote?
No.
Well, and we need to be informed voters. Faith and Freedom Coalition. First, our next action is to put together a Senate forum by the end of the year so that we can start the voter education and be ready next year. We need people to knock on doors. After you've done that, knock on more doors, call more voters, go to churches. Christians need to, not only need to, but I believe they have a responsibility to participate and vote. We want our faith-based voter informed. We want a senator that's not a rubber stamp for President of the United States and his Tear Down America agenda. In order to do that, we need you, your neighbors, your friends, your family, everyone active. I would like to thank the NCGOP for allowing us to have a prayer breakfast at the state convention, which was well attended and enthusiastic. If you have a chance, pick up some of our material, sign up for information to help, participate, or if you want, contact us. Be glad to either myself or someone come to do a program on how to turn out to vote, talk to faith-based people on the importance of voting, or if you just want to take names, kick butt, and cheer about it, let me know. We'll do that too. You go online, look up faith, Google Faith and Freedom Coalition. We are on the internet. Bless you. Have a wonderful day in this beautiful world God has given us. Thank you.
Thank you. If you're just getting here, welcome to the North Carolina Constitution Day Tea Party Rally in Jomeokee. What a gorgeous day. What a gorgeous setting. We're thrilled you're here. If you are having trouble hearing our speakers, all you need to do is come down the hill just a little bit because of the acoustics. The audio doesn't necessarily reach all the way up the hill. So if you're having trouble, come on down because we're running plenty of amplitude and modulation.